Hey everybody, welcome back to the Outdoor Detailer. My name's Mike, and today I have a kind of a tool that you won't be putting on your car, you won't be scrubbing your car with or anything else, but it's really going to help you if you're doing polishing, if you're doing wheels, or if you're getting old, actually even if you're young. Just save yourself some trouble on your body. Anyway, it is the Vevor mechanics. They call it a mechanics stool. They call it a creeper actually. It's from Amazon, and according to Amazon right now, it is their #1 selling mechanics creeper type deal. A little bit about these things. They come in price basically from $60, which is what this one is right now. It's $60, and actually it's $61.99. I got my little cheat sheet here with me. So it is $61.99 on Amazon with free Prime delivery, shipped and sold by Amazon. So you're not dealing with like some third party. It's coming directly from Amazon. They're selling the product, so they should be able to help you out with any problems. But it's generally this type of stand, and what you've seen is it's a basic stand that you've seen at Harbor Freight. You've seen it probably at your local detail supply house called Max Shine. They sell versions on Adams. I believe Adams Polishes sells this type, and they vary a little bit. Some have pads on the seats, some don't. Some have 3-inch casters, some have 4-inch. This one supposedly has 4-inch rubber casters, and in the picture it shows it coming with a pad, which is specifically why I bought this. It has 4-inch casters and a pad according to the description. Now, I'm sure we would all love to get one of those Viper chairs, because those have like 3.5-inch, 3.5-inch pads on the seats. They come with 4-inch casters, but they're $425 shipped to you. So, and they're steel, but not everybody can afford the $425. So this is what we have here. And so what I'm going to do is I just open this up, and we're going to unbox it, and hopefully it's not too hard to put together. So we're going to put it together, or we're going to, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do it on camera or off camera, probably off camera, and then I'll be back to show you, how it works and everything on the ground. But anyway, according to the specifications, it's supposed to be about 15.5 inches high off the ground. Like I mentioned earlier, 4-inch rubber casters. Supposed to have a padded seat with it. Two of those casters are supposed to have brakes on them, so if you get off the seat, you should be able to hit one of those, keep it from maybe rolling down a driveway, something like that. It's supposed to be 21 inches long. However, it does come with a couple tool trays that go on each side of it. And the tool trays are going to extend the length by about 10 inches each side, I believe, because when I looked at what other people were saying, that it's actually about almost 3 feet wide, or 36 inches wide. So, and the other reason why I bought this is, if you look at the star rating on Amazon, the review stars, I always generally I look at 4 and 5 stars, and I add those together. And if they're generally above like 85% or above, I look at that favorably. So on this one specifically, 84% gave it either 4 or 5 stars. And if I count the 3 stars in there, 91% gave it 3+ stars. So, and when I looked at a lot of the 3-star reviews, some of it was like, hey, it was damaged in shipping. I just got it. I'm going to wait to, see how it works and test it out. Things like that. So a lot of it is, they just got 3 stars, not necessarily because of the performance of the product, but just because people haven't tested it out yet, or it was damaged, like I mentioned, in shipping. So anyway, like I mentioned, so when I bought this, and this is what really stinks, because like they sell the same type of thing at Harbor Freight, like I mentioned, Adams Polishes. Max Shine at my local detailer supply house. They all generally, they look the same, but this specific one is the cheapest one that I had actually seen. When I purchased it, it was $55.79. And with my sales tax and everything, it came to $60.25. And like I mentioned, right now on Amazon, it's beginning of April 2024. It is $61.99 from Amazon with free Prime delivery. And I will link that. I will link that below. I will say I paid for this my own money. My link below and the link to Amazon is an affiliate link. So if you do buy it through that link, it'll earn me a couple cents, hopefully anyway. And it will help support this channel. All right, guys, welcome back. It took us about a half hour to assemble this, and that includes my stupid mistakes of putting the not putting the washers under the wheels on the front of this thing. I didn't put the washers under the big washers that you get with this on the bottom, so I had to take everything back apart and do that. And then I screwed up and I assembled these upside down, and then I needed to go grab a screwdriver out of the car. I grabbed my tool case. So all that said and done, it took me a half hour to put this together, which in the grand scheme of things is pretty good. So I have not sat on this thing yet, and well, you're going to take a ride with me. So let's see how this works. First glance, this does look like it's about 15 inches high. So in fact, yeah, let me grab a tape measure. I'll be right back. We're going to let you know how this thing is. So from the ground, I am measuring even to the top. Actually, this is perfectly accurate. In the description, it said 15.4 inches. So from the ground, we have 15 and like 15 and a half I'm measuring here, and that's to the top because the seat kind of slopes like this. So we have about 15 and a half, and in the middle it's about 15. So, and then our casters are indeed 4-inch casters. You can see, let me turn this. So hopefully you can see that 4, or actually, let's do it this way, so maybe you can see this. So we got about 4-inch casters on there, okay? They are the urethane that I mentioned. And that rattling, I actually put the tools in the little thing here. So, and then overall, so it's 15 inches high. If you're just looking at the seat here, we got 18 inches wide, okay? The frame section sits out a little bit wider than the seat. That's actually 22 inches, okay? Let me hold this up here. So where I'm measuring here, 22 inches, all right? And then if we include the little plastic trays, it's roughly 26. So it's way off than the 36 that some people were claiming on the website there on Amazon. But let's see how this works. All right. Oh yeah, this is nice. It's not the 3-inch padded foam like you're gonna get with the Viper chair. It is not the 3-inch padded foam or 3.5-inch padded foam. It is actually shorter than I remember seeing the Viper chair. But having said that, now I weigh 225 pounds. This thing, it's not moving. It's not rocking. It's very stable. It's not wobbling back and forth at all for me. As soon as I move, the casters are moving, they're swiveling. If I had a polisher, it's putting me, actually if it put me any lower, I think it would be kind of uncomfortable because I would, my knees would be too far up. I like this height. I can get in. I can get to the wheel. I could take my wheel brush. I could scrub without needing to lean out and lean too far forward. And I'm not sure if you could see, but if I'm on like the SUV So if you have a pickup truck or an SUV, the tires are a little bit taller. There's that. And this is gonna be really nice for when I start polishing the door. I won't have to like bend over. I'm just gonna sit on this, work with the polisher. I can even get the bottom here. I don't have to bend down. I'll just be able to hold the polisher here. So that's gonna be really nice. It rolls easily on the asphalt here. On the asphalt here. This is so much easier than bending over. So for $61.99, I'd say this is money well spent for anybody. And what I got it at was $55.79. Hey everybody, if you've made it through the first part of the video here, I just wanted to give you a quick update. Right now, I've used this stool for about a month, and I wanted to kind of give you a little overview of the types of stuff I've used it for. I've used it for polishing, and for example, like this CarPro Reflect. This is the 500 ml bottle, but it fits into the, you can see there's two cup holders that size. Okay, so you could put on either side. It does not fit, okay, into the smaller version. Let me show you, okay, into the smaller one here. But the smaller bottles do fit in there. So like if you get like the little 250 ml bottles of like the Rupes or the Sonax, they do fit in the little one, but the bigger 500 ml bottles do fit in there just fine. So I use it for polishing. I also used it for coating. Okay, and so what I did with the coating, so like when I did the coating on the car here, like for example, this is just CarPro Eraser, the panel wipe. So you would just, I was just sitting on here rolling across the car. You could use, the panel wipe, and it just sat on the in the little cup holder there. So that was one thing. As I was polishing it, I would keep the polish there. I could set my, this is the HLR75. I could set that down there and just roll back and forth. And this it rolls easy, but it does not, I haven't needed to put the brakes on it to keep it from rolling away. The driveway's a little bit sloped here. Haven't needed to put it on there to roll away. All right, and then the other thing is, when I was doing the coating, in fact, I got leftover stuff from when I did the Giant-Pier. But I would put the coating, so as I was sitting there, I would put the coating on my applicator, okay? And I would just take the applicator then and just kind of leave it in there. I would sit on here, leave the applicator there, coating right here, and I could apply it. And then what I did is I could keep a stack of my leveling towels, okay? I kept a stack of leveling towels just inside here, just like this. So as you could see that, so my leveling towels were right there. And then my second buff towel, I guess you could say, I actually just put it on this side here. So what I did though is I coated the car. I just went over, did my thing, I coated the car. I just put this down. Of course, I was wearing gloves. And I just grabbed my leveling towels I was sitting on there, leveled it out, okay? Folded the towel back and just put it right there. And I was able just to go panel by panel, doing everything just fine. So this thing was working great so far for me. It hasn't come loose, it hasn't come apart. It rolls real easy. This is the best 60 bucks, that I've spent on detailing, to be honest with you. It's fantastic. So, and anyway, the other thing too is, I mentioned the price a little bit earlier. The price fluctuates a little bit. Right now, as of the time of this update at the very end here, it is now like May 5th. I recorded the original video back in April. May 5th of 2024, it is $60.50, plus there's a 10% coupon available, which brings it down to like $54.50 plus tax. So that's cheaper than I've seen it at Harbor Freight. It's half the price of the Max Shine that I've seen, and just basically way cheaper than anything I've seen like this. Most of them, as I said in the video, are just hard plastic. This has the nice pad, and let me tell you that little, even though it's only like 3/4 of an inch thick pad, it does make a big difference, guys. So anyway, thank you for watching, and the link's below, and I really appreciate it. Leave me any comments. You know, if you get any questions about this, just let me know. So have a good one, guys, and keep it clean. Bye.